Couch with Coel.
She was different, but she joined an industry where she felt she had to clone the rest to survive. She couldn't be more wrong. And it's only when Vidya Balan started embracing her differences instead of apologizing for them did her career reach the heights that her talent deserved. But from what we've seen, I think it's only the tip of the iceberg. Vidya Balan, thank you very much for being on the couch. My favorite actress. Now, before you say of the moment, of the time, of the generation.
Thank you.
And this is your big film, the first big film of 2011, and you're my first interview of 2011.
Wow. Thank you, same to you.
And compliments are pouring in?
Yes. Extremely thrilled that, people have been liking the film. And people have been liking my work, which...
Let's hear one of the best compliments you've had from the industry itself.
Okay, I got a call from Shabana Azmi, and I've always told her that I'm her Eklavya because I was in school when I used to watch her films on television. Every call, every compliment is special, but like I said, when Eklavya gets a call from Dronacharya, I think I'm very humbled.
And this is a film that you were telling me that you've hardly had any prep time.
Yeah.
Because you had just finished Pa, you were releasing Pa, and then Ishqiya had just happened as well. And
I signed the film, and soon after, I started promotions for Pa. And Pa released, and then it was a crazy time. So I was traveling all over the country, doing 20 interviews a day. It was just so rigorous that by the end of it, I felt like a vegetable, I had no strength in me. And before I knew it, I just had 2 weeks to get into Jessica. And I went into Jessica feeling so nervous. I didn't know what I was...
But how do you go into a film like this, which is based on contemporary real life, not even like history, contemporary real life without the preparation? I mean, how scary is that?
I'm saying normally, I take at least a month off mentally from everything else. One, I knew the case, more or less. I think all of us are familiar with the Jessica Lal case.
But that's even more scary, right? Because you know it and you're playing one of the...
The only thing that worked in my favor was that I wasn't going to impersonate the real Sabrina. I wasn't modeling the real Sabrina on the real Sabrina Lal.
You decided this?
I had decided this because my director wanted that. We had no way of knowing how Sabrina was 11 years ago. And it would have been insensitive for us to expect her to share with us what it felt like or anything of the sort. So we decided to actually chalk out a characterization and a personality basis whatever we had in the script, which was written by my director himself. And also basis our imagination of what it must have been for a girl like her. We've been seeing her pictures, so basis that. So that was something that we worked out ourselves.
And they've given you a full thumbs up on it and stuff.
Rajkumar had sat with her, She shared a lot of things about that entire journey with Rajkumar. But I think she was still nervous. We had a screening for her 2 days ago.
Of course.
I'm sure people had... She actually said this at the press conference, that people had told me that, ye Hindi film wale to badal dete hain, script badalte hain, aur na jaane kya karte hain. So she was a bit nervous because obviously she didn't want... her sister or her family or her to be portrayed in a wrong light.
Yeah.
But I think she completely endorsed it after she'd watched it. She said this was closest to reality. We feel very, very encouraged by her. Not just encouraged, I think that's the stamp of approval.
Yeah, of course, you're making a proper biopic in a sense, right? About someone, you need to be authentic.